Hey y'all, let's get it. Let's go. Gotta get this thing started.
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. We gon' ride out. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. We gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White of rap for the beat, though.
Hey, welcome back to the home of original sports perspective from our couch to yours. This is your couch rider Raven. And I'm talking a little soft right now because I'm in a dorm room. I got terrible reception and I'm starting school. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because these walls are extremely paper thin and I'll just give y'all what I got. But, I'm trying to just give you all that I can give you right now to get better reception and I can get a different location to be able to record in. So thanks for coming through. Thanks for staying loyal. I appreciate all y'all. Let's go and get this thing going. As far as our motivational moment, comes from Maya Angelou, and it's a pretty special one close to my heart. And I think I owe my friend Jameson, Brian Jameson, for the idea this today. And that thought is, take the attitude of a student. Never be too big to ask questions. Never know too much to learn something new. And that comes from Maya Angelou. So there's that intellectual humility, right? Sometimes we want to act like we're the smartest person in the room, but use those resources around you. Use those people that are intelligent. Use their subordinates because they may know more about the job than you, or may know more about a situation than you. Trust your spouse. Trust those people around you to be able to help you because there may be a learning opportunity within that. So that is your motivational moment. We got to hop into it. I know a couple of y'all are hot about this past loss. I'm going to just tell you like it is. It's a team loss. It was a team loss. It's not on just Lamar. It's not on just the wide receivers. It's on coaching. It's on Lamar. It's on the wide receivers. It's on a couple of different things. Like it was a team L. Folks. You had to take the L as a team. Stop trying to place blame. Stop letting RG3 and all these people gas you up. With that said, let's see who's in the room. Kendall's here. What's good, man? Like I said, I got to keep it low because these walls are extremely paper thin. I'm hearing people cough right now. So I'm going to have to get a different location for the next video and better reception. And she said, be nice to Lamar. I'm going to give Lamar his smoke and I'm going to give him his flowers as he earns them. So let the TV pundits tell you what they want to tell you. It was a team loss. I'll leave it at that. It's not Lamar. Fight me, Get you. All right. So like I said, I got to get into this very quickly because I got to get in and out because I got to get ready for school tomorrow. I am going to be here for the next 6 weeks and going through this class is going to be, it's big because it's I need it for promotion. So like I said, I'm going to find a good spot. I'm going to find a great spot for recording, but I don't want to disturb my teammates that are on the other sides of these walls. So let's keep going here. The things that I need to see. Things I saw last week, we saw some pretty messed up stuff. We saw some great things from our defense. And I want those things to keep going. Like Roquan and Pat Queen. They're going to win this battle. They're going to win this battle against Derrick Henry. Because Derrick, right now, his job's on the line. The backup is slowly creeping into his workload. And you know what happens when a cat gets cornered. They come out fighting. And this cat is going to come fighting for his job in London. And y'all know we're not used to fighting for anything in London because we usually get our butts kicked in London. That's just how it goes. The jet lag, it impacts this team. So we got to make sure that Roquan and Pat Queen are ready to rock, ready to rock, ready to roll, folks. Then we got Marlo. The next part, Marlo need to return to form. I didn't say return. I meant return to form because he was a little rusty. And after you give up the game-winning touchdown, and the guy you was facing might have had quite of a day, not fully against you, but 130 receiving yards for Pickett. Yeah, we need our corners to make sure that they return to form. Marlo is part of that. It was his first game back. I'm going to give him a pass. He was a little rusty. We'll get back to it pretty soon. I'll get your thoughts on that in just a second here, but y'all know that Marlo is that dude. It's just going to take a second to get back to how he was rocking it. Right now, he's in his preseason mode, so hopefully London is not a continuation of the preseason, and he's back ready to rock. And yes, that was a push off. All right, let's pay some bills. Kendall says, we're going to miss you, y'all. I miss you too, man. I miss y'all. Appreciate it. Cameron has my Purple Thunder Mountain Dews, and I can't drink those here because I couldn't get it through TSA. Yeah, so yeah, he's gonna be drinking those. He'll probably let me know how they are. Appreciate you anyway. Next, D says, what's up, D? Anyway, said, can you do a British accent while reading? Can you do a British accent while reading this comment in honor of them playing in London? Okay, that's all I got, bro. I don't even know if that was good enough, but y'all can roast me later. Next is Brooke says, if Joker can handle him, they can. Yeah. I mean, let's hope. Ken says, Kyle Hamilton has me wanting to get his jersey with his gameplay. Yes. His gameplay has been solid. And I think Cam Rue pointed this out before he was even drafted. He just plays at a whole nother level. The dude turns all the way up when called upon. So I'm glad we got this guy in secondary and actually being able to get in the box and punch people in the mouth. He's fearless. He's got decent coverage skills. He wants to punch people in the mouth. He's physical. He light skinned. So we didn't expect that out of him. But you know what? He getting down. He gets down and dirty. That's awesome. Let's see. Brooke says, you said London. Yes. Like Marlo said, yes. Let's see. Yeah, we got to do some tea and crumpets or something like that to celebrate. And I don't think I'll be able to go live here because I don't even have my Stream Master. Oh my gosh, I just completely spaced. I knew I forgot to pack something. I'm going to have to tell the wife to pack my Stream Master to get it to me. Or I could always just, I got the game on my phone. I'll watch it on my phone. It'll be fine. I just won't be doing any live streaming while I'm watching that. Next. All right, so we're rolling into number 3. Before we get there, y'all make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and smack that bell so you know what's going down. Y'all know how I do. I usually do like crazy backgrounds, or I have my decent, Ravens background with Lamar and all that stuff. So kind of tell the people in the room if they're new, like this is not what we're doing. We're not gonna be sitting in the corner. We're not gonna be sitting here doing this blank, ugly yellow wall type stuff or like that. We gets down, we makes it live. So, and then of course, Cam Rue, he's not here this week. He said, "No, forget your man. I'm too good for the show." So I was like, "All right, cool, whatever, man." No, I don't know why he's not here, but he can't make it this week, and that's understandable. Like I said, this next 6 weeks it may look totally different, but that's okay. That's okay. We still gonna get the show going. We're gonna do it live. We'll get it going. All right. So we talked about Marlo needing to return. Let's talk about the Ravens D needing to continue the sack attack. Right now, they're second in the league with 18 sacks on the season. Yeah, we don't have number 1 pass rushers, but we have a unselfish bunch of individuals making a pass rush attack that is phenomenal. It's second in the league, folks. Second in the league with 18 sacks. Let's keep that party going. Let's continue to press these quarterbacks, make them uncomfortable in the pocket. Let's push that pocket with those fat boys. Let Jadeveon get his, and eventually these other guys will get back healthy and add to that. I'm loving it. Let's keep it popping. Hit those quarterbacks, put them on their back. They can't throw from their back. Tannehill cannot throw from his back. And we don't have a mobile to deal with this time. So this should be a lot easier to get even more sacks. Next thing, continue the balance of the offensive attack. We have to run and we got to pass. We got to make sure that Gus is getting that workload. We've seen this in the past with Joe Flacco. If he's getting 27 to 30 attempts a game, at least the running backs, if they're getting 27 to 30 attempts a game, that's a formula for success. If the quarterback is getting 40 to 50 throws a game, then that is a formula for failure. And we've seen Lamar be able to succeed with it, but that wasn't the norm for him. We should be doing what we do best and keeping it to the ground attack and then play action to the pass attack. I mean, giving these guys an opportunity to actually come out and, catch the ball, doing the catching piece, the thing that they get paid to do, because we don't need to see 8 drops like we did last week. And that was, we're just like, we know for a fact that our guys they're high caliber players. We know that they can catch the ball. They had a bad week. Lamar even said it. He's not going to sit here and dog his guys out. He's not going to pull the Urban Meyer. But those dudes need to go back to what they do best and concentrate on bringing that ball in, looking it into their hands before they making that next move. They were thinking about the money. They think about pay dirt before they actually brought the ball in. Most important thing, do what you got paid. You do what you're getting paid for. Getting paid $15 million a year, get paid for $15 million a year because you're doing your job. And the number one thing we need to talk about, better offensive line play. 22 sacks. It's ridiculous. 22 sacks. I think that's what it don't make sense. It don't. Why is he taking that many sacks? It's ridiculous. I need Baltimore to do better in protecting our quarterback. He's getting smacked all around. And we shouldn't take that many sacks this daggone early. Because I think that number is correct. 20. It might be 22nd, right? Or 22. I think it's 22 sacks. Lamar has been taking a beating. I know that is because we don't want to make those turnovers, but at the same time, they got to protect this guy. We need a healthy line, and it doesn't need to be this rotating thing. These guys got to get back healthy. I don't know what they need to do. They need to eat some Wheaties or something. Get them back rocking. All right. Let's pay some bills here. Brooks says, I send you TikToks while you're there, even though you're mean. Ain't nobody being mean. I'm being truthful. Don't be mad because I sit here and I call it like I see it. And I know that everybody's like, oh, Lamar had an amazing game. Lamar threw a pick in a clutch moment. We needed him to win the game. Guess what? If Lamar had made that correct pass to OBJ and OBJ catches that pass, we don't have this conversation. We don't argue this week because we'd be in the win column. We'd probably be talking about some issues with the drops, but we would not be as frustrated as we were this week. We wouldn't be on ESPN right now. They'd be talking about how great Lamar is because he made a play in a clutch moment that he was supposed to make because he's that big time guy. I'm not talking about his money. I'm just talking about he's a big time player who makes big time plays in big time games, or at least he's supposed to. So don't be mad at me. I call it like I see it. The receivers suck, and Lamar couldn't step up in a clutch moment. You can get mad. Bruce says Clowney brings a lot of pressure, but he's going to have to follow through on the sacks. Yeah, got to get there. Love the pressure though, because that's making this defense really, their job on the back end is a lot easier because of the amount of pressure that's being given. So keep it up, Clowney. All right, so I think they don't like Gus. Only explanation. Yes, that's true. Over the years, they just don't respect this guy. That's why Mark Ingram was brought in, because they don't respect Gus in the first season. Mark Ingram comes through, does good into the playoffs, and then all of a sudden Gus is coming through, getting 5.5 per carry, and they still go with an injured Mark Ingram. Next. So Stanley owes us $1 billion. Yes, I think he's got about 42 million of it guaranteed this year. Sad. Don't like it at all. Brooks says, it's receiver caught balls. We don't have this conversation. Look, if they had caught that one clutch pass, if it was thrown correctly, we wouldn't be having this conversation because we had the W, Brooks. We can go back and forth. Chicken, egg, potato, tomato, all that. Tomato, potato, you know what I'm talking about. We wouldn't even be having this conversation because we've been in the win column. All right. And that was the last thing I wanted to talk about. So I said the better offensive line play. We need to protect our guys. Final thing, bonus. Catch the daggone ball. Catch the ball. Just catch it. It was so frustrating. It was I think that was why everybody was mad. It was mad because of the fact that this looked like the Detroit Lions game with Marquise dropping all those balls. But I mean, when you got Mandrews dropping 3, Aguilar dropping 2, Bateman basically dropping 2. One of those was kind of out of his reach. Duvernay got a helmet put in his chest, so he couldn't catch that. Okay, that's fine. And Zay dropped, I think, 2. So everybody was dropping stuff all over the yard. I mean, whether it was out of reach or they just didn't bring it in, it just looked really bad on the offense because, I think Lamar did the best job he could do in those situations. He probably could have had 3 touchdowns and an extra 180 some yards, whatever, based on those throws. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. We took a major L when we shouldn't take that L. That was one of the win columns I had on the schedule. So was the Colts. But players don't want to step up. Players want to step up in big time plays and make those big time plays, big time moments, the clutch factor, and of course dropped passes that could have made this game not even close. It is on the team. And also, like I said, scheme matters as well. We down there on the 3-yard line. Stop trying to pass that thing. Give it to Gus. Stop disrespecting Gus. Next. She says Zay dropped 3. Okay. All right. Look here. Guy from Network. Hey, appreciate you coming through, man. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. And smack that bell so you know when it's going down. Like I said, I will be back next week. Probably not at least a better environment, better connection. But this, backdrop, hopefully it's not the same ugly stuff. Maybe I'll get y'all like a nice, beautiful waterfall or something like that. We'll work it out. All right. So he says LJ could have had an MVP type of game. They had caught those passes. I believe he could have. But he's also got to wait on those clutch moments when they need him the most. He got to be there. So I could be wrong, but I believe it was. Kendall says, are we counting the underthrows that tripped Zay as a drop? Yes, there was 2 behind passes. So the one that Zay fell on, and then there was another one that Zay dropped because it was behind him. So while PUFF is giving this guy an amazing grade, there were some passes that were not thrown while he was in stride. Y'all can sit here and lie on this dude and say they were supposed to sit down. Those look like passes that they were supposed to be in stride on. Lamar ain't perfect. And stop trying to protect him every time that he ain't perfect. The dude got flaws. He has things he's got to work on. And y'all can sit here and RG3 can go ahead and, hey, best friend, I'm going to protect you in media and curse, whatever like that. No. Recognize that Lamar has flaws just like the rest of these guys. He got things in his game that he needs to work on. Brooks says, good luck with school. I appreciate that. And I think we are pretty much at the close here. But as far as predictions, this is the game. Now listen up. As my dude say at the fast food club, come here. Zay Flowers gets his touchdown this game. For real. Lamar runs for 2. That is my prediction. This is the home of Original Sports Perspective from our couch to yours. Read this last comment from Brooke. And then we going to bounce because I got to get ready for school. So everybody does, but all in all, he played great. He played good. Great would have been put this team on his back like he normally does and take this thing home. Anyway, this is the home of Original Sports Perspective. From our couch to yours. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and smack that bell so you know when it's going down. You always got me falling off the couch. I really appreciate you. Love you that much. I want to say, look, y'all have a great night. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to enjoy this school and make the best out of it and come back better for y'all with your motivational moments and everything that I can do to make this show great because we need to take it to the top. Help me get to 1,200 subscribers. Tell a friend, tell a loved one. Tell your wife, tell your kids. I love y'all. 2 claps. Faded Black.
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report.
Let's go. Baby, baby, hey, baby, couch rider. Baby, baby, hey, baby, we gon' ride out. Baby, baby, hey, baby, couch rider. Baby, baby, hey, baby, we gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White of rap for the beat, though.